Welcome to our YouTube channel. Today, we are diving into the world of business and innovation with a book that has revolutionized the way entrepreneurs think, 0 to 1 by Peter Thiel. Peter Thiel, a co-founder of PayPal and an early investor in Facebook, shares his insights on startups, technology, and the secrets to building successful businesses in this groundbreaking book. So, let's dive into the summary of this incredible book. But before we dive into the content, I kindly request a moment of your time to appreciate this video by liking it, subscribing to the channel, and ringing that notification bell. Your support means a lot to me. Thank you so much. In 0 to 1, Thiel emphasizes the importance of creating something unique and valuable in the business world. He argues that in order to succeed, entrepreneurs should strive to build monopolies rather than compete in existing markets. Thiel's concept of going from 0 to 1 refers to the creation of something new and innovative, rather than simply copying what already exists. He believes that true progress comes from inventing the future, not just optimizing the present. One of the key takeaways from the book is Thiel's notion of the importance of differentiation. He highlights the value of developing a unique selling proposition that sets your business apart from the competition and creates a monopoly-like advantage. By focusing on building a distinctive product or service that fulfills unmet needs, entrepreneurs can establish themselves as industry leaders and capture significant market share. Thiel also delves into the topics of scaling and growth, emphasizing the need for sustainable business models that can withstand competition and generate long-term profits. He cautions against the pursuit of rapid growth at the expense of profitability. According to Thiel, successful companies should aim to create value for both customers and shareholders, rather than prioritizing short-term gains or market share. 0 to 1 by Peter Thiel with Blake Masters presents insights on entrepreneurship and innovation. The book emphasizes the importance of creating something new instead of competing in an existing market. It offers a unique perspective on how to build successful startups and businesses. 0 to 1 offers advice to startup founders. It shows how to establish a monopoly by creating proprietary technology, a strong brand, scalable products, and by using network effects. 0 to 1 is a thought-provoking book by Peter Thiel with Blake Masters that explores the philosophy of creating and building something truly new. Here's why this book is definitely worth reading. It offers insightful perspectives on entrepreneurship and innovation, challenging conventional wisdom and inspiring readers to think differently. The book provides a practical framework for turning ideas into successful businesses, emphasizing the importance of monopolies and the power of differentiation. With its engaging storytelling and rich examples, it captures the reader's attention, ensuring that the complex concepts are easily understood and not boring. 0 to 1 is an inside look at Peter Thiel's philosophy and strategy for making your startup a success by looking at the lessons he learned from founding and selling PayPal, investing in Facebook, and becoming a billionaire in the process. There are books that give you great strategies for selling, marketing, and planning your business. And then there are books that tell you to forget about all of that so you can take an approach that's so radically different that you won't even play in the same league as the readers of those other books. This is one of those books. Peter Thiel is an anomaly, to say the least. A chess master under age 21, a doctorate in law by age 25, and a company sale for $1.5 billion at age 35. 0 to 1 will teach you the way he thinks, how he approaches business, and what you can do to build your startup's own future and shape the future of the world in the process. Here are my 3 lessons from the book. The biggest leaps in progress are vertical, not horizontal. Monopolies are good for both business and society. Founders need a vision to take their business from 0 to 1. Let's see how the future is made. Lesson 1. The biggest leaps in progress are vertical, not horizontal. Can you imagine what the year 2200 will look like? It's hard, isn't it? That's because you know the world is making tremendous progress every year, but it's almost impossible to know what that will look like. But not all progress is created equal. Most of the progress we see on a day-to-day basis is horizontal. This kind of progress spreads existing ideas and technologies from one to many or one to n. An example would be Apple making the computer personal. With the Apple II, it finally became affordable for the masses to own one. Vertical progress is what it takes to go from 0 to 1 and create the technology or idea in the first place. Apple did this too when they came up with the iPhone in 2007 and changed the way we see and use phones altogether. If you want to create a startup that'll not only improve but drastically change the world, you have to go from 0 to 1, not 1 to many. You can only do that by critically questioning a lot of the assumptions you hold about the present. Can people live on the moon? Is a world without cars possible? Will we be able to fully live off renewable energies? These are the kinds of questions you should concern yourself with if you want to play and win big. Lesson 2. Monopolies aren't bad. They're good. For business and society. How often have you complained about something not working the way you want it on a Windows computer? Don't tell me. I've been a Microsoft user, I know. With 75% of the market running on Windows, they're pretty much a monopoly. But is that really a bad thing? No. Peter Thiel says that a monopoly simply means one company is doing something so much better than everyone else that simply no one else can survive. This is actually good for everyone. Think about Google. You love to use Google because you know it's the best search engine out there. Google loves setting its own prices and reaping 25% of their revenue as profit, so it can make its service even better. And society should love it because if ever someone came along and did beat Google, it would mean their search engine would probably have to be pretty spankin' fantastic. Monopolies are nothing to scoff at. They're actually what any business or startup should shoot for. Lesson 3. If the founders don't have a vision, a company can never go from 0 to 1. But building a monopoly surely doesn't happen overnight. Thiel and a 50-person PayPal team spent years getting it to a place where it was the #1 payment processor used by eBay customers, so they could finally leverage their monopoly position into selling the company. Where did they find the motivation to stick with it? One word: vision. When you look at founders of successful companies, you'll find 90% of them are, in a way, weirdos. Steve Jobs is only the most prominent example, but actually plenty of entrepreneurs have a few quirks. And that's good. Being a little weird is what lets leaders develop a grand, if slightly delusional, vision for the future, which is exactly what companies need to go from 0 to 1. Way back in 1999, Thiel said, PayPal will give citizens worldwide more direct control over their currencies than they ever had before. A mouthful? Sure. But he was right. His vision of the future showed an entirely different reality than the one he lived in, and the drive it instilled in himself and his team is exactly what led them to creating the very future they imagined. So think big. As they say, shoot for the moon. Even if you miss it, you'll be among the stars. I always wonder what the best approach to success is. Do you start small, build something, then make it a little bigger next time and iterate year after year until you have something big? Or do you go straight for the top? It seems like if you develop the mindset for the latter, you'll end up playing in an entirely different league right from the start. A radical and eye-opening book? Let the summary hook you and the book then convince you. Should you have even the slightest entrepreneurial inclination, then it's time you learn how to go from 0 to 1. Those are the individuals who truly deserve to immerse themselves in this remarkable book. Current and potential startup founders. Anyone interested in why certain startups succeed and others fail. Investors. In 0 to 1, Peter Thiel argues for the critical need for groundbreaking technological innovations and firms that can generate unique value through monopolies. His counterintuitive perspective contends that incremental improvements and limitless competition hinder economic progress. The book underscores the importance of uncovering and capitalizing on secrets, valuable insights into human behavior and nature that are often overlooked. Thiel also outlines strategies for creating companies primed for success, emphasizing the vital role of founding teams, effective distribution channels, and leveraging the strengths of key individuals. Unique value creation can be resource-intensive and risky, and not all businesses have the capacity or appetite for the level of innovation required to avoid direct competition entirely. Imitation can be a valid strategy for entering markets with high barriers to entry, where first movers have already established a strong presence, and where there is still room for competition and improvement. Focusing solely on innovation at the industry's pinnacle could lead to neglecting other important aspects of the business, such as building a solid customer base or creating a healthy work culture. Focusing on disruption can lead to the development of groundbreaking technologies that redefine industries, which can be beneficial for consumers and the economy. discovering and capitalizing on exclusive prospects and undisclosed insights. This part emphasizes the importance of uncovering undisclosed information when establishing distinctive and worthwhile enterprises. Thiel maintains that numerous concealed truths and precious insights exist, and individuals who actively seek them out will possess a unique edge in establishing prosperous enterprises. He advocates for the pursuit of undiscovered insights, defying the widespread belief that all significant breakthroughs have been uncovered. Many individuals overlook the fact that significant enigmas remain to be unearthed. Thiel argues that our advanced civilization still holds many substantial secrets that remain undiscovered. He challenges the prevalent belief that we live in a time where all mysteries have been unraveled and there are no remaining secrets. He argues that this mindset, prevalent in different domains, hinders progress and prevents us from pushing the boundaries of human knowledge and creation. Societal inclinations toward incremental progress, risk aversion, complacency, and the perception of a flat world often discourage individuals from seeking out unexplored knowledge. Thiel points out a number of societal tendencies that deter individuals from seeking out undisclosed truths. He argues against the practice of making minor, step-by-step enhancements, stating that it suppresses courageous thought and discovery. He underscores the common inclination to shun risk because the fear of failure frequently deters individuals from venturing into uncharted territories. He challenges the complacency of the influential, who have grown too content with existing conditions, and contests the idea of a flat world, suggesting that it mistakenly overlooks the potential for new opportunities in our interconnected global landscape. Start a curiosity journal where you jot down questions about topics you know little about. Each week, pick one question and research it thoroughly, using resources like academic papers, expert interviews, or documentaries. If you wonder how quantum computing works, find a beginner-friendly video series or article explaining the basics. This habit encourages proactive learning and reduces the reluctance to seek new information. Partner with a friend or colleague for a Dare to Fail pact where you both agree to pursue a project that has a high chance of failure, but also the potential for high reward if successful. This could involve starting a side business, learning a new language, or anything else that's both challenging and exciting. The pact provides mutual support and accountability, encouraging you to take risks you might otherwise avoid. Try the flip a coin decision-making exercise for inconsequential choices to practice embracing uncertainty. When faced with two options, flip a coin and go with the outcome. This could be as simple as trying a new food or picking a book to read. The goal is to get comfortable with making decisions without overanalyzing the risks involved, thereby reducing the fear associated with uncertainty. Partner with a friend or colleague for a bi-weekly progress exchange, where you share your recent achievements and discuss potential areas for growth. This accountability partnership encourages you to keep moving forward and helps to identify when you might be settling into complacency. Explore local markets to identify unique products or services that aren't widely available globally. By doing this, you can uncover niche markets that larger corporations may overlook. For example, you might find a local artisan who creates unique handcrafted items that could appeal to an international audience, suggesting the potential for an export business. Uncovering and leveraging overlooked insights is crucial for creating a highly valuable enterprise. Thiel suggests that the most successful companies are built upon distinctive, frequently overlooked insights into human behavior or global realities that are generally disregarded. He emphasizes that such secrets, invisible to the majority, offer a distinct advantage and enable companies to create unique value. He cites examples like Airbnb and Uber, emphasizing how they identified and exploited previously overlooked opportunities by understanding existing but neglected needs and trends. Pursuing overlooked insights often involves significant risk, as these ideas may not have been tested or proven in the market. However, the potential rewards can be substantial if the insight leads to a successful business venture. Companies often refine their insights through iterative development, using feedback and data to continuously improve their offerings and better meet consumer needs. By addressing unmet needs, companies can create long-term value not only for themselves but also for their customers and society at large, leading to sustainable growth. Understanding broader cultural and societal trends can help in identifying overlooked insights. This involves being attuned to changes in consumer behavior, technological advancements, and economic shifts. Their business models often faced regulatory hurdles, as they operated in gray areas not fully covered by existing laws, highlighting the innovative yet disruptive nature of their insights. Leveraging data analytics can help uncover hidden patterns and insights into consumer behavior, enabling companies to make informed decisions about where to focus their efforts. Unique secrets about people and the natural world are often more important than technical expertise alone. Thiel differentiates between secrets based on natural phenomena and those related to the patterns of human behavior. He emphasizes their importance, frequently holding more value than just specialized knowledge. Thiel emphasizes that deeply understanding human needs, motivations, and behaviors can unlock extraordinary opportunities. Grasping human aspirations and behavioral trends can yield substantial competitive benefits. Thiel contends that insights into human desires, drives, and actions are frequently neglected and undervalued. He emphasizes the significant importance of grasping societal dynamics and human behavior in the context of founding successful enterprises. He illustrates his point with Facebook, an enterprise that rose to prominence by recognizing the intrinsic human desire for connection and community. Understanding the emotional triggers that drive consumer behavior can help companies create strong brand connections, leading to increased loyalty and advocacy. Understanding user behavior is crucial in designing intuitive and engaging interfaces, which can significantly enhance customer satisfaction and retention. Insights into human behavior can inspire innovative solutions that address complex social issues, creating new business opportunities. Facebook's early adaptation to mobile technology allowed it to maintain and grow its user base as smartphones became ubiquitous. Integrating human intellect with technology can reveal valuable insights. Thiel emphasizes the significant opportunities that arise when human intellect and discernment are merged with technological advancements to reveal valuable insights. Drawing from his own background, he emphasizes the system PayPal developed to detect fraud as a key illustration. He describes how combining advanced algorithms with human oversight proved successful in countering swindlers adept at evading automated detection systems. Peter Thiel posits that the fusion of human skills with computer technology forms a robust foundation for establishing formidable enterprises that leverage the unique strengths inherent in both components. You can enhance your decision-making by using a simple spreadsheet to analyze personal choices. Start by listing options in one column and potential outcomes in another. Then, use built-in formulas to weigh the pros and cons based on your values and priorities. This method combines your intuition with the analytical power of technology, leading to more informed decisions. Experiment with smart home devices to automate routine tasks and gather insights on your daily habits. Start with a simple smart plug to control lighting or appliances through your phone, and observe how this integration of technology can save time and provide data on your energy usage. This hands-on experience can give you a practical understanding of how technology can optimize everyday activities. Consider volunteering to be part of a community watch program that uses a collaborative app to report suspicious activities. This approach reflects the synergy of human vigilance with technological support. You could join or initiate a neighborhood group on a platform like Nextdoor, where residents can share real-time alerts about potential fraud or scams in the area and use the collective intelligence to prevent them, creating prosperous enterprises. This part emphasizes the essential elements for creating successful companies, underscoring the importance of the founding team, strategic methods for marketing and selling products, and the unique role that founders play in shaping a company's direction. Thiel emphasizes the importance of strategic planning, meticulous implementation, and robust leadership to steer through the intricacies involved in establishing an enduring company. The initial team and their early decisions are of paramount importance to the enduring success of a company. Thiel underscores the pivotal role of the initial team and their foundational choices in shaping the ultimate triumph of a business, highlighting that missteps taken at the onset are especially difficult to rectify over time. He illustrates his point by referencing significant historical milestones, such as the establishment of a fresh nation, to underscore the lasting influence of initial choices. The decline of a business can frequently be attributed to the absence of a unified purpose and disagreements among its originators, highlighting the critical nature of choosing appropriate collaborators for the enterprise. Thiel emphasizes the importance of carefully choosing the initial group of collaborators, comparing it to the enduring bond of matrimony. He underscores the importance of a cohesive founding team, highlighting the need to select members who not only offer a range of skills but also share a solid base of trust and comprehension. Implement a unity audit for group projects or collaborations. At the start of any collaborative project, gather all members to discuss and agree upon a unified purpose and goals. Periodically, perhaps every quarter, revisit these goals to conduct a unity audit where you evaluate if the team's efforts are still in sync with the agreed-upon purpose. Adjust roles, strategies, or communication methods as necessary to maintain unity. Develop a personal collaborator checklist that includes non-negotiable traits and skills you require in a partner, and use it to screen potential collaborators. This checklist could include factors like communication skills, problem-solving abilities, and a track record of meeting deadlines. When meeting someone new who you consider working with, refer to your checklist to see if they meet your criteria, ensuring a more objective selection process. You can use social media to crowdsource opinions on potential collaborators by posting a brief description of your project and asking your network for recommendations. This taps into the collective knowledge of your peers and can help identify individuals who align with your project's goals and values. For example, if you're starting a community garden, post about your vision and ask friends to tag people they think would be great contributors. Start a small, low-risk project before committing to a larger one. Treat this as a trial run to assess how well you work together. Pay attention to communication, reliability, and the ability to resolve disagreements. This experience will give you valuable insights into whether the partnership can endure long-term challenges. Implement a silent brainstorming session during team meetings to ensure all voices are heard and to prevent groupthink. Each member writes down their ideas on a topic without discussing them first. Then all ideas are shared and discussed collectively. For instance, when deciding on a product feature, each team member could write down their own ideas independently before sharing them with the group, ensuring a diverse range of perspectives are considered before making a decision. You can assess your current network to identify skill gaps by creating a skill inventory spreadsheet. List down all the skills you and your current team members possess. Then highlight areas where you're lacking. This visual representation will help you pinpoint exactly what skills you need to look for in new team members. Develop a shared team ritual to strengthen relationships and understanding, such as a weekly virtual coffee hangout where personal achievements are celebrated. This casual setting allows team members to connect on a personal level, which can translate into better trust and understanding professionally. Imagine setting up a 30-minute video call where team members share something positive from their week, fostering a sense of camaraderie and mutual support. Equity, usage rights, and governance must be distributed among team members in a balanced manner to preserve harmony. Thiel underscores the importance of clearly defining ownership, governance, and the distribution of control among the founder, employees, and investors to ensure the company operates effectively. He uses the example of a government agency in charge of vehicle registration and driver licensing to demonstrate the complications that surface due to a lack of harmony between the control and ownership of a procedure. He emphasizes the significance of selecting a compact, specialized group to serve on the board of directors, ensuring they offer profound advice and supervision. Implement a rotating leadership model for meetings and projects. Instead of having the same person lead every meeting or project, rotate the role among team members. This could mean a different person chairs each meeting, or team members take turns being the project lead on a rotational basis. This practice not only gives everyone a chance to develop leadership skills, but also ensures a more equitable distribution of authority and governance within the team. Use a decision-making app with your collaborators to practice transparent and democratic governance. Find an app that allows you to propose decisions, vote, and document outcomes. This can be particularly useful for small businesses or project teams where decisions need to be made collectively. For instance, when deciding on a new software purchase, you could use the app to gather everyone's input and make a decision that reflects the majority's preference while keeping a record of the process. Experiment with a peer review system for decision-making in your personal projects. Instead of making all decisions yourself, ask a group of peers to review and provide input on your plans or ideas. This can help you see the benefits of shared control and collective intelligence in improving outcomes. Develop a habit of conducting harmony audits with any shared responsibilities or joint ventures. For instance, if you're collaborating on a project, periodically sit down with your partners to discuss if the current distribution of control and ownership feels balanced. This could be a casual coffee chat where you both bring notes on what's been working and what hasn't, aiming to recalibrate the balance if necessary. Create a mock board scenario to test decision-making dynamics. Gather a small group of colleagues or friends, assign them roles based on different areas of expertise, and present them with a business scenario requiring strategic decision-making. Observe how the group interacts, which can give you insights into the benefits of a specialized board in a risk-free environment. Volunteer to serve on a nonprofit board or committee to gain first-hand experience in providing advice and supervision. This will help you understand the dynamics of board governance and the impact of profound advice on an organization's success. The significance of building strong channels for marketing and distribution to ensure the longevity and success of a business is often overlooked. Thiel confronts the widespread but mistaken belief that exceptional products naturally find their own market without the need for active promotion. He contends that the journey of delivering a product to its users is equally critical as the actual creation of the product itself. Simply building a good product is not enough. Companies must also master effective distribution and sales. Thiel underscores the importance of not only developing exceptional products, but also establishing strong distribution strategies to successfully engage with the market. He underscores the often overlooked but crucial importance of salesmanship across different sectors, including commerce and scholarly fields, pointing out that the skill of convincing and selling is vital for achievement, despite its tendency to be concealed. Peter Thiel emphasizes that a company's downfall is frequently due to inadequate sales rather than subpar products, highlighting the critical importance of giving due attention to the distribution aspect. Partner with a friend or family member to simulate a distribution problem and brainstorm solutions. Create a scenario where a product must reach a specific destination under certain constraints, such as a limited budget or time frame. Work together to devise a distribution strategy that overcomes these challenges. This activity will help you think critically about distribution logistics and the importance of efficient, cost-effective solutions in the real world. Try partnering with a non-competing business to create a bundled offering that includes your product, enhancing its distribution reach. For instance, if you sell handmade soaps, you could collaborate with a local towel manufacturer to create a spa day at home package. This not only gets your product into new spaces but also provides value to customers and the partnering business. Volunteer to be the point person for organizing small events or group activities among your peers, where you need to sell the idea to get participation. This real-world practice will help you learn how to create excitement and buy-in, which are essential for successful salesmanship in any sector. Record yourself delivering a sales pitch and analyze the playback to identify areas for improvement. Pay attention to your tone, clarity, and body language. For instance, you might notice that you speak too quickly when discussing certain features, which you can then consciously slow down in future pitches. Create a feedback loop with your customers by sending out a simple, personalized thank you email after a purchase, asking for their input on the sales process. Use their responses to identify areas where the sales experience can be improved, such as clarifying product information or streamlining the checkout process. Conduct a customer survey focused on delivery preferences and satisfaction. Create a simple online questionnaire asking customers about their delivery experiences and what improvements they would like to see. Use this feedback to tailor your distribution strategy to better meet customer expectations. For example, if customers indicate a desire for more environmentally friendly packaging, you could switch to biodegradable materials and highlight this change in your marketing efforts. Effective sales tactics need to be customized to suit the particular characteristics of the product and the nuances of the target market. Peter Thiel highlights the necessity of adopting distinct sales strategies that are specifically designed to align with the product's distinctive characteristics and the target market's preferences. He elucidates that when it comes to expensive products, Complex marketing strategies requiring personalized interaction and longer sales cycles are ideal, while the use of a dedicated sales team is essential for marketing moderately priced products to a broad audience. He also explores the strength of promotional activities for consumer-targeted products, highlighting the advantage of items that inherently promote user expansion through organic, person-to-person recommendations. Over-customization can lead to complexity and confusion, potentially alienating customers who prefer simplicity and transparency in sales approaches. Expensive products might sometimes be sold using simpler strategies if they are well-known or have a clear market dominance, reducing the need for complex marketing strategies. In industries where products are rapidly evolving, such as technology, a longer sales cycle could be a disadvantage as the product may become outdated by the time the sale is concluded. In some cases, a hybrid model that combines a smaller, dedicated sales team with other sales channels might be more efficient and effective. In some cases, overemphasis on promotional activities can lead to a neglect of product development and innovation, which are crucial for long-term brand sustainability. Organic growth through user recommendations can be unpredictable and may not always align with the company's growth targets or timelines. Successful companies leverage the unique strengths of founders and other key individuals. Thiel asserts that a company's success is anchored in leveraging the unique abilities and insights of its founding members and key personnel, acknowledging that their personal expertise and vision are crucial for driving progress. However, he also warns against the dangers of overestimating individual power and the importance of building structures and teams to support and channel this power effectively. Entrepreneurs possessing unique characteristics and skills can lead to extraordinary innovations, though they also carry potential hazards. Thiel delves into the fascinating paradox of successful founders who possess a collection of characteristics that are strong but seem to conflict with each other. He explores the potential origins of these traits, considering both nature and nurture as well as the role of strategic self-presentation and media amplification. He exemplifies how founders leverage their distinctive characteristics by referencing individuals such as the billionaire entrepreneur behind the Virgin Group and other trailblazing personalities. Create a mini-innovation challenge for yourself where you commit to developing a new idea or improving an existing one every week, no matter how small. This could be as simple as finding a new way to organize your workspace or proposing a small change to a common process at work. The key is to cultivate a habit of regular innovation, which can build your confidence and skills in bringing unique ideas to life. Develop a habit of seeking feedback from diverse sources to strengthen your conflicting characteristics. Reach out to a mentor who is detail-oriented if you're more big picture, or converse with someone risk-averse if you're risk-tolerant. This practice will help you understand and refine your own mix of traits through the lens of others' perspectives. Engage with local media to gain visibility and amplify your entrepreneurial image by pitching your unique story or insights to journalists and bloggers. Offer to provide expert commentary on relevant topics, or write opinion pieces that showcase your understanding of the entrepreneurial landscape. This could lead to increased recognition and opportunities to connect with like-minded individuals or potential investors. Identify your unique storytelling angle by reflecting on personal experiences that shaped your worldview. Everyone has a unique set of experiences that inform their perspective. Take time to write down pivotal moments in your life and consider how these could influence your approach to problem-solving or innovation. For example, if you grew up in a multicultural environment, you might have a natural advantage in creating products that cater to diverse audiences. You can analyze the traits of trailblazing personalities by creating a founder traits journal. Start by jotting down the traits you believe are common among successful founders, such as resilience, innovation, or leadership. Each day, reflect on actions you've taken or decisions you've made that align with these traits. This self-reflection can help you cultivate these characteristics in your own entrepreneurial journey. Organizations should effectively channel the impact of their founders while also creating teams and structures that can guide that impact in a productive manner. Thiel emphasizes the importance of exceptional leaders who guide companies beyond mere incremental enhancements, championing those with unique qualities and the foresight essential for driving significant progress. He advises creating structures within the organization and forming teams adept at effectively steering and maintaining the original vision of the company's creator. while being aware of the risks associated with uncontrolled individual power. He recommends that organizations harness the influence of their originators while also establishing safeguards to counterbalance any possible negative effects. Develop a mentorship program where long-standing employees who worked with the founder share stories and lessons learned with newer team members. This can help preserve the founder's ethos and approach to business, ensuring that the impact of the founder's vision continues to influence the organization's culture. Develop a habit of reflective journaling to track your leadership experiences. Each day, spend a few minutes writing about the leadership challenges you faced, the decisions you made, and the outcomes that followed. This can help you become more self-aware and intentional in your leadership approach, allowing you to make more informed decisions in the future. Develop a personal mission statement and review it during your weekly planning sessions to ensure your actions align with your vision. This statement acts as a personal constitution, guiding your decisions and actions. If your vision involves continuous learning, your mission statement might emphasize the importance of curiosity and dedicating time to read or take courses. Implement a decision-making journal where you record the rationale behind significant choices, anticipated outcomes, and actual results. Regularly review this journal to self-audit your use of power and identify patterns where your decisions may have unintended negative effects, allowing you to adjust your approach accordingly. Have you ever wondered what makes a startup successful? There are a few answers to this question, but we'll let you in on one of the biggest secrets to success right off the bat. Your company has to achieve a monopoly. Monopolies have a bad reputation, but they can actually be good for innovation. Because to reach the state of being a monopolist, you have to create something utterly new, something that can't be copied. You have to go from 0 to 1. This is the core of Peter Thiel's philosophy. As you might know, Thiel is one of the world's foremost venture capitalists. He co-founded PayPal and was the first outsider to invest in Facebook. In this insight, we'll break down the key messages of his book 0 to 1, which is based on the notes for a course Thiel himself taught at Stanford University. In the first 3 chapters, you'll learn 3 things you should stop doing. Then, over the course of the following 5 chapters, we'll show you 5 things you should do if you wish to be a successful monopolist. But first, let's start at the mysterious place where every founder should spend some time. It's called the future. 1. Stop imitating and start thinking outside established conventions. Try to imagine the world in the year 2100. What can you see? The future you imagine is probably different from today's world in some ways. After all, thinking about the future means thinking about some sort of progress. We've all internalized this idea because we share the experience that the world we lived in as children was different from today in many ways. Most importantly, there was a lot of technological progress along the way. So, let's get back to the exercise. If you think about the year 2100, what comes to your mind? Maybe you imagine superfast planes, silent and sleek self-driving cars, computer monitors that are so thin you can barely see them from the side. You probably imagine a future that's full of improved versions of products and services that already exist today. This is known as horizontal progress. It's based on expanding on existing ideas and innovations. Here, globalization is a common driver because it helps spread existing ideas to more people. But if you want to be truly innovative, making horizontal progress isn't enough. You should aim for vertical progress, creating an utterly new technology or method. The invention of the smartphone was the result of vertical progress. We went from a world without smartphones to a world with smartphones. Distributing them to new markets in developing countries, on the other hand, was horizontal progress. Companies simply expanded on what was already there. And this is where Thiel's idea of going from 0 to 1 comes in. Think of a coordinate system. The x-axis represents horizontal progress, improving and copying, going from 1 to 2 to 3 to 4 and so on, or in mathematical terms, going from 1 to n. The y-axis represents vertical progress, going from nothing to something, or from 0 to 1. 2. Stop relying on good luck. Success is the product of focus and determination. Vertical progress is more difficult to achieve than horizontal progress because you have to think of something that doesn't exist yet and that will meet a future need. As a startup founder, you have to be able to predict the future, and you can only do that if you're able to view the present critically. Thiel believes that this is such a crucial ability that, In job interviews, he asks candidates, what important truth do very few people agree with you on? Why? Because only a person who can think outside established conventions can see and change the future. Imagine you have completed your thorough analysis of the potential the future holds for you. The next step is focus. 3. Stop making products that can be copied and create a monopoly instead. Many people believe that competition is the ideal economic stimulus since it encourages companies to improve on each other's products. But it's actually monopolies that drive innovation. When people hear the word monopoly, they tend to think of large, evil companies unfairly squeezing out the competition. But if you have a monopoly, it doesn't necessarily mean the competition is being treated unfairly. It can also show that you're doing something very well, so well, in fact, that your competition just can't survive. If that's the case, it's probably due to the fact that you've created something new that no other company can copy. Here's what you need to succeed. That was a lot of theory. Now let's take a deep breath and put the theory to work. In the next 5 chapters, we'll give you 5 pieces of advice on how to turn your startup into a successful monopoly. You need a vision, a secret, persistence, a strong culture, and an outstanding sales strategy. 5. You need a vision. What do you think makes a typical startup founder? Sure, many founders are adventurous, they're passionate, but there's something else. What we're looking for here is the special ingredient, the secret sauce. In fact, founders, especially those of successful companies, are, well, a bit strange. Consider PayPal's founding team. Almost every member was a bit of an oddball. In fact, as teenagers, 4 of them even had the unusual hobby of building bombs. You need originality in your founding team. That's important because founders do far more than just starting a company and hiring people. They provide a vision. But a vision is something that you can't just come up with by following a step-by-step guide from a business handbook. It has to be connected to unique personalities who bring their unique ideas to life. 6. You need a secret. Let's be honest. If you search for ways to make vertical progress, it's easy to be discouraged. We live in a high-tech world that's already filled with so many life-changing inventions. Sometimes it feels like there aren't any new ideas to be had. But that's not true. In fact, the world still has plenty of secrets, things that are important but which most people don't know about. Or, if they knew about them, they wouldn't be interested in them. Sure, that makes them hard to discover because you're on your own and you have to defeat a lot of skepticism. But it's not impossible. 7. You need persistence. PayPal was founded in 1998 by Max Levchin, Luke Nosek, and the author Peter Thiel. In the early days, it didn't make any profits. In fact, when Thiel calculated the value of the company in 2001, he found that most of it came from profits that didn't even exist yet, profits that were expected to come in more than 10 years. And, as we know now, the company did make a lot of profit later. The key message here is that it can take years for a startup to become profitable. But even if the company doesn't initially make profits, it can still have value, because value is determined by the profits it will make over its entire lifespan. If you've founded a startup, you can't expect to be top dog in your business from the get-go. You need to be prepared to stick around for the long run. You need a strong culture. When you start out on the long road of building up a business, the first days are crucial. You have to create a strong culture where people support and believe in each other. For example, at PayPal, the team was so close that many of them even went on to start new companies together. Now, typically, startups are so small that every single person on the team plays an important role. That's why before making an investment in a company, it's helpful to not only analyze the skills and vision of the people involved, but also their personal connections. 9. You need an outstanding sales strategy. Innovative products are worthless unless they're sold. Still, many founders are enthusiastic about technology. That's a good thing, but it has a downside. Tech enthusiasts would often prefer to work on product innovation all the time, and they don't want to spend their time on sales. But they should. 10. Before you start, read this checklist. Here's a story from Silicon Valley. Between 2005 and 2009, an investment bubble was at its height. The underlying industry was clean technology, or clean tech, products and services that promote things like the sustainable use of natural resources and the use of renewable energy sources. Sounds like a great opportunity. right? Well, thousands of companies started in this industry, financed by over $50 billion in investments. But since then, many companies have gone under. It goes without saying that they took their investors' money with them. In conclusion, 0 to 1 is a thought-provoking manifesto for entrepreneurs and innovators looking to transform the business landscape. By embracing Thiel's principles of differentiation, monopoly building, and sustainable growth, you can take your business from 0 to 1 and create lasting value in the world. You can easily discover the link provided in the description section below, through which you can acquire a copy of this truly remarkable book that is sure to captivate and inspire you with its profound insights and engaging narrative. Thank you for joining us today. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. If you found this book summary helpful, be sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more book summaries and self-improvement tips to help you achieve your goals and lead a more fulfilling life. And share this uplifting summary with someone who may benefit from hearing them. Leave a comment down below if you've read this book or have any other recommendations for us. And also don't forget to explore our curated playlists of book summaries covering various topics. Stay tuned for our next video where we will be discussing another impactful book. Until next time, stay awesome and keep learning.